All right. So for today's adventure, I'm going to be painting the mini stock, doing my typical RGO Motorsports, um, doing my typical RGO Motorsports colors, paint, open. I'm going to be using Gimp. This is what I pretty much use all the time. GNU image manipulation program. Okay, so let's see, desktop, mini stock paint, mini stock PSD. I just downloaded it from the template. That will be right here, download template. So that's what that is. So, paintable area, turn off. You know, this is an instructional video, so there's plenty of them out there on how to paint, how to do custom paints. I'm just gonna bust one out real quick. So I am going to try to stick close to that template. That's what I usually do, green and black. That is how my real race car is. Let's see. Green and black. This is after a road race. As you can see, hit a rock. Got a flat tire, went off at turn 2 at Callispe during a road race. Filled the tire with dirt, but yeah, it's the green and black with the gold 129. So that's my typical. Ignore the difference of coloration in the wrap. They were the same color when I wrapped them right before the race started, race weekend, and by the end of the weekend they were two different colors. And then actually within a month, this lot was chrome. It had lost all coloration in it. Well, this was still pretty green. What I had done is I had run out of this, so I had ordered a different brand, and this is what I got. So that's how my real race car is, black with the green. So that's close. So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to add my logos on it, RGO Motorsports on the hood and on the side. I have some other logos to put on there alongside of it, but then I'll use the preview so that here in the painting, so that we can see how it looks. So I like to turn a wire, and as you can see, this seam right here is usually the seam. So let's find this pattern. Car pen is nope, 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 nope. I think that's pretty close. Where the green layer is the black, the red layer is the green, and the blue layer is the gold. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do my typical along this seam, the body line, all the way back, and so it'd be black down here, green up here. I'll probably do. I know on the real race car the roof is not green, but I might do a green here. I typically do that in most of the vehicles. So basically, so yeah. So I guess I don't need to do the car patterns. So new layer, emerald. All right, let's do that. New layer, black. Okay. So that. Oh, let's see here. Already got the emerald there. That's not my typical RGO Motorsports color. this is 1E9C17 is my typical RGO Motorsports color that I use for my paints. But this is an emerald green, 046309. But that is closer to, I don't know, even that's closer to how the car is currently painted. So, and ultimately I'm going to do emerald gold flake. But, so, just kind of zoom in. Follow this line. Doesn't need to be perfect. Sounds like Tuggy's having some fun in the background there. Can you hear him scratching at the couch? Which couch? Hey, just go lay down. Hang on a second. Okay, you're laying down. Use a good boy. Alright. Yeah, Tuggy, you're famous because I just talked about you live on YouTube. You're a YouTube celebrity now. This is sometimes how he looks at me when I'm in the sim. He'll pop up over and stare at me. So this is like the back of the couch, which the sim is up against. And then he pops up on the couch and looks over me. Alright, so back to the regular scheduled business. No, I don't want to go there. Let's zoom out a little bit so I can do this faster. Because it doesn't need to be perfect, I just kind of want to follow this line. Here. Let's zoom out. Alright, let's zoom a little bit. So when I export this the first time, it is going to have the lines in it. So that way I can look and see how the lines go. Alright. Let's zoom out. I guess we can include all that. That looks like it's part of the hood. I won't know. And that's the whole thing with. Okay, I'm on the emerald. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the trunk. The free space select tool. I don't know what those go to, so I'm going to leave them alone for now. Alright, so black. Boom. So in a quick, that's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and turn off. Export as. Oh, TG. I believe it's TG. What I'm going to do. Documents, iRacing, paints. Since I have never done one of these before, Boom. That's the easiest. Car number 42477. But I'm going to go back up, paint. In fact, let's go back to the disk hub. I'll save it there. So car numbers, because I'm going to be posting my own numbers on it, 424774. That's my iRacing number. Export. Export. So that's where the logos. So copy this. I always save them into their own folder. And then paste. Now I can open iRacing. Show custom paint. If it works. How to use this. All right. Open the window. Paint. Well, I'm going to go ahead and rename it. So, what? So that is going to sim stamp the number on there. There. So that is, all right. Okay, so there's something back here. And there's that didn't get painted. So I'll go back, turn on. This is probably there. Let's go back into the emerald. So all of this. So this, okay. So you know how I said I needed to export the lines? I didn't do that. So copy, paste, delete that one. Okay, boom, right there. See, that's what tells me the shapes of stuff. So I could take this and go across, make that green all the way around. In fact, I could take this and make it green to make it equal. So yeah. So let's do that. Whoop. Escape. Escape. Right here. See how I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 narrow ones. That's these right here. said, none of that needs to be important or perfect. Okay. That's good enough. Export. So I take from my mini stock, paint folder, car number to copy, paste, replace, and see how that, boom. So that's where the exporting with the lines is very helpful. Now, there's something else to do. Open as layers. Headlights and decals. That doesn't look anything lined up. What the hell is this? It's huge. Oh, this is supposed to be some. So, I downloaded these off of. I gotta scale them. That's just horrible. Okay, card detail. That stays there. But seriously, it's not scaled at all. See? That's horrible. That's a waste. Delete all that. So I got that off the form, off the iRacing form. Let's see if we can find him again. Because that was gross. Okay, I'm not finding him. Okay, so yeah. It needs to be resized. I'm going to go without headlights for now. So be it. All right, let's Control Z. I just did something I didn't want to move. Okay, let's go back to here and find what green is. Okay, and go across the taillights. That's going to be right here. that's not level. Oh well. Like I said, this doesn't need to be perfect. This is only for my own satisfaction, really. Stuff like that's not going to be visible from on a broadcast or anything anyway, so. Okay. Phew. Alright, that looks like that's about as much green as I want to put on. Perfect. Okay. Now, open his layers. Now it's time to do logos. I have Horsepower Cafe logo, Cheesesteak logo, RJ Motorsports, West Plains Liberty Tires, Vet Motorsports, and Blue Oval Speed Shop. Those are going to be the logos I put on the car. Let's put the numbers on the car first. 129. Let's look at the number block. See if we can move that over. I don't. Duplicate layer. Let's turn the number block off. Layer, transform, rotate 180 degrees. Let's turn the number block back on. And get it back in there. I don't know what that is. Oh well. Number block. Oh yeah. Once we put one there. I'm not going to worry about that because I'm not going to put one on top either. So, open those layers. Let's do RJ Motorsports. Taking its sweet time. Oh, there was another window. It said it asked me to convert it. Transform. About 100 degrees. 80, just 95. 90. Clockwise. Right there. Scale. Width. Let's do the height. 400. Scale. Nope. Control Z. Now, if I were to scale it from there, it looks really fuzzy. So, if I don't like it, I always just have to Control Z it back to the original size. Scale layer. Let's do 550. Scale. Let's go ahead and center it on the car, on the hood. There. Let's see here. What's it look like? It's just going to look funky going around that, over that, but otherwise, I think it should look fine. Gimp, there it is. Export. So yeah. So as you do this, every little thing you do, save, export it, paste, replace, open an iRacing to confirm. Doesn't look that bad. Probably take those 129s and drop them down a little bit. Let's see, about halfway. There. That looks about even. Halfway between here. It's about halfway. Halfway between these two. Okay. Open as layers. Layer. Transform. No. Scale. Width. Let's do. Yeah. So that works there. Zoom in. That works. That works plenty. Let's drop it down here. So I'm not up here getting cut off. So duplicate layer. Let's shoot for here. Let's see here. 1, 2. I'm looking at half, 2/3. 2/3 over here. Let's go there. There. That looks about even. Or not. I moved the wrong layer. There. So that looks about even both sides. All right. So, again, copy, paste, place. Oops, I closed it out. So that's what it looks like. Probably move those numbers further forward. Okay. Open as layers. Vet Motorsports. Width. That only needs to be 400. Scale, if even that. I'll put that across the front bumper. Might as well put it across the back bumper too. Duplicate layer. So what they do, it's similar to a Lucky Dog team I'm on. They get vets into behind the wheel race cars to help with post-traumatic stress syndrome. A lot of what they do is road racing, the SCCA and stuff like that, and autocross. But yeah, it's a vet-based racing organization, nonprofit, and they get vets behind the wheel. There's a couple of them in Lucky Dog that I have raced with. Battle Force Heroes is one that I've raced with. I got on because I was a volunteer firefighter, and they had actually opened it up to first responders and all that. Because although I'm not going to say I went through the same post-traumatic stress. I had the same post-traumatic stress syndrome, PTSD, as combat vets. I do have some post-traumatic stress syndrome from the fire service, especially with medical calls. I cannot emotionally handle them, and so, you know, suicide rates in the fire service is really high, and that's one of the outreach programs that they do. So they open it up to first responders because they go through very similar things. And then there's another one that contacted me for the Clispay 24 and was able to drive their car for the race. And I just had a brain fart as to what that team name is called. But they're also working on their 501c nonprofit organization. Similar things, get vets behind the wheel for race teams, because they have it's a bond, it's a brotherhood when you're on a team like that. It's similar to the bond that you create when you are a veteran. I will say I did enlist in the Marines. I got an entry level discharge for medical reasons. There was some issues that arose, medical reasons. So I was sent home pretty early on at boot camp. So I do not consider myself a vet, but I am biased when it comes to Marines. My dad's a Marine, my brother's a Marine, and in fact, a really close friend of mine, he just shipped off yesterday afternoon to San Diego, MCRD San Diego. Kristen's son. He just left yesterday, and he's gonna be busting ass for the next 13 weeks. So, anyways, enough of that. Let's keep going. Open layers. Cheesesteak. So, this is a buddy of mine. He has a food truck over in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, called Best Sandwich Shack. And this is a sticker that he came out with, and I like putting it on the cars because this is actually him, Kip. And I don't know, it's just, this picture is like, it's pimp. I like it because it's pimp. So I haven't got any. I do have some Best Sandwich Shack decals to put on the real race car, but I don't have the cheesesteak one. So let's scale layer. Let's do 75. Scale. No. Control Z. Scale layer. 100. Scale. There, that looks better. Let's put that. How about right there? I don't know where that's going to appear in the car. Oh, there's a green line there, which means it's going to get cut off. Let's do this. This here might actually be the fold. So this might be the top of the fender, and then it's going to roll over, and then this. Let's see. Yeah, that's what that's going to be. So if I put that there, it's going to be wrapped around. So let's find somewhere else. Oh, I should put it right there. Since I couldn't get the headlights to work, let me do that. Is that going to fit there? No, that's not going to fit there. So that's fine. a normal place. Oh, right there. That'll work. Duplicate layer. Now, with these, I don't get paid for any of this. I don't get paid for any of these. I mean, I'm RGO Motorsports, so I don't get paid to run RGO Motorsports on there. Cheesesteak. I don't get paid by Best Sandwich Shack to put their logos on my car. I just do it for the fun of it, and because they're good friends of mine. The other logos, I don't get paid. I don't get monetary payment out of any of them. So, you know, I just want to put that out there, be transparent that I don't get paid. So, I don't have to put paid promotion or whatever, labeled paid promotion. These are just friends of mine that have businesses, and I just support their businesses. Throwing some word out there. Okay, open as layers. All right, Horsepower Cafe. Let's do this. Scale layer. Oh, 4,000. I don't need to be that big. Let's try 250. No. I don't know what just happened there. 250. 188 by 250. That looks small. Control Z. Oh, that's... Alright, let's do this. Control Z. Control Z. Output to selection. Crop to selection. Okay, there. Boom. Okay. Select. What are you doing back there, Tuggy? He's back there chewing on something. I can hear him snorting over the headphones. Oh. I don't know if you can hear him. Scale layer. See, it went from 5,000 to 1,400 or something like that. So, let's try the 250 again. 350. There, that's better. No, I don't like that. I don't know what just happened there. Control Z. Oh, because it's bigger than the... Okay, so I gotta do... Because of the selection, and it's bigger than the template. Open. Pony logo only. Okay. Alpha to selection. Crop to selection. Image. Crop to selection. There. Boom. Okay. Let's delete this. Delete that layer. Start all over fresh. Open as layers. There. Scale layer. 250. Let's do 200. 271 scale. There, that worked. Fit in the trunk. Barely. Alright, Control Z, Control Z. Let's just 200, 371. Let's do 350 width. Cancel. Control Z, Control Z. Layer, scale layer. Let's just do 325. No. 325. 175 scale. Layer. All right. So Horsepower Cafe is Kristen's food truck. She takes it to the track. She supplies. She has supplied lunch for the workers, for road racing. You know, the flaggers and the pre-grid. She's been to the drag racing. She goes to horse shows. I mean, it's kind of a double duty. But the name Horsepower Cafe is kind of a play on words because it's both horse related, and it's racing related. But she does catering and all that stuff, and so she's been pretty busy this year with it. Although, you know, a lot of stuff at Callispe for the drag racing side of things, but now they have their concession stand, so they you know, it's gonna slow down or something like that. But you know, it started off as a coffee stand. They used to have a brick and mortar coffee stand, and then they went to mobile coffee stand because track day people turned to lapping wanted a coffee stand at the track day. So that's what Horsepower Cafe is. Open as layers. Boss. Blue Oval Speed Shop. Let's scale that down. Scale. 200 to 200. Scale. That's another one. I'll put that right there. Duplicate layer. Duplicate layer. Layer. Transform. Rotate 180 degrees. So when I was a tech at Lake City Ford in Coeur d'Alene, my service manager and the parts manager, they started that shop shortly after Lake City Ford had sold to somebody else. So it's an independent Ford shop based in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And so, because the mini stock is a Ford Mustang, that is why that's there. West Plains Liberty Tire. It's going to be the last one. Let's see here. Maybe I should swap the blue oval. It's going to be tight. Scale layer. Let's see what I'm at. 400 width. 200 width. 56. Alright. So let's see how that looks there. I gotta swap something. So export. Copy. Since I had open new window, iRacing, paint, scroll, mini stock, paste, replace, boom. So it looks normal there. I think I'm going to just leave that. I can flop that to the other side. Could probably raise it up. Bring it up a little higher. Horsepower Cafe. I'll probably put a Horsepower Cafe or something here on the hood too. Hood also. So let's zoom in. Raise this up to there. what did I make this width as? Scale layer 200. Cancel. Let's do Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Scale layer 225. Let's bump that up a little bit. Give it a little bit bigger. All right. So let's count from the bottom. 1, 2, okay. Oh, they have different sizes. So that looks close enough. Okay, I can go by that. There. There, that's close enough. Okay, let's double check it. So that's what it's going to look like. I can move that further over. Let's move this further over. I don't need it that close. There. Let's go 2/3. There. Copy. Paste. Yeah, that looks better. Actually, I can bump it up. It'll probably look better if I bump it up a little bit too. There, that looks better. I think I can put a Horsepower Cafe logo here and here or something. I could stick one in there somewhere. Alright. So, open as theirs. Let's do another Horsepower Cafe. Layer, scale layer, height, width. Let's do 200. Wait. scale it. There. That looks good. Z. That didn't fit right. So, 75. 139. Duplicate there. Okay. Let's check that out. Export. There. That looks good. Might look better down here. No, that looks good. That just it just looks. This flows better because of the shape of the logo. It looks better on this side than it does on this side. But it is what it is. I think that looks good. Oh, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Open as layers. Let's see here. Where is it? Storage, iRacing pays. No. Steam. I'm in the process of moving stuff around from drives and stuff like that, so there's one more. Open as layers. I don't even know where to look now. I didn't find it. So earlier I had like made sure all of these logos were in my folder. Open as layers. So let's try these headlights and taillights again. Oh, are you serious? Crap. That was just like part of one taillight. It wasn't even the whole damn taillight. Because this has to go there. This piece has to go here. That's a lot of dimp. What's this? Yeah, that has to go. Control C. Click the wrong thing. So this has to go here or something. See, that doesn't even fit there. That's delete. I just want. I mean, the easy button is just do this. But I just want to delete them out of there. It looks cleaner. So this is what it's going to look like. Bring up trading paints. Custom number for the mini stock. I have choose new paint, upload a paint, 129, select a file. Got it. I'm not going to bother with a spec map for the mini stock. So yeah, boom. My paints. Actually, what I'm going to do open this to the community, mini stocks. Let's do a snippet of this. Rim color. That's something I haven't done yet. Control C. Stock. Brushed. Control V. There. Now it's complete. Oh, Motorsports. I can't believe. Close. Edit. Horrible. Well, if I'm going to edit it, might as well. Cancel. Do a new snippet. With the new wheels. The gold wheels. Save. favorite it. And then what I can do, in fact, export as, boom, boom, boom. Export. I did this as numbers so that I can take a screenshot of it. Copy. Because what I'm going to do, paste, place, is now I have done a sim stamp version. So you don't have to have Pro to race this. It'll put your own whatever, it'll put the number that they assign you in iRacing on there. On the top and on the sides. Ooh, I have a comment. What you doing? I am designing a paint for the mini stock. It does look like the live stream is quite a bit behind. Oh, I'm not live. I didn't press the live button. Okay. I don't know why it was delayed. So, that is what I'm doing. Kristen Otapol, she's the one that commented. She's the one that has Horsepower Cafe. Right there. So, now I have a non-sim stamp version. You don't need to have Pro. Upload. Select a paint file. Mini stock paint. Open community. Select vehicle mini stocks. RGL. Motorsports. Sim stamp. Select images, desktop. There. So you don't have to be pro to race this one. Here's some other ones I've designed. Ford Mustang. Which, incidentally, that's no longer being raced, I don't think. Let's see, what do I have? Hardy Hot Rod. Georgia Highway Patrol. This is actually I should do this as a mini stock. I mean, just goes to show. Before I got Pro, where I couldn't remove, where I couldn't manually do the numbers and remove the these are just a few of them. Like these all have spec maps on them. I don't know if you can see that. Where this is like, it's all metallic except for like these hex. It's actually hex and it's green. But yeah. So, alright. So that is I am done. That's it for today. On to the new adventure. 10 p.m. Almost time for me to go to bed. So, alright. Have a good night. On to the next adventure.